walk into this place. The players know what's at stake. The fans know what's at stake. The winner goes to the World Series. The loser goes home. The stakes don't come any bigger than this.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miggy Cabrera has in store. He's had a pretty big impact on this series with 5 RBIs already, so we'll see if he can keep his hot bat going.
Jung Ho Gong will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And these guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all are in the postseason. But I think you just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here, and then try to put that loss behind you as best you can.
In the second spot tonight.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in and an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Miguel Cabrera will get his first opportunity here in Game 7, and obviously a lot riding on every at-bat at this point.
Yeah, it's win or go home, and this is where you really have to start to lean on your stars. So he's going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders to come up with something big.
Maben is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him any differently throughout this game.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Bautista over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Ian Kinsler will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
In the air, out to right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, the winner in this series will have most of the country rooting against them as they'll take on the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
J.D. Martinez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. David Peralta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Iglesias is up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he can't avoid the tag here, and he's out. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make a first impression.
Kyle Schwarber set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second, hit to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Josh Donaldson will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Donaldson.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn. The same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Ready now, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. Schwarber scoops it up. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, left fielder,
Justin Upton gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in Lorenzo Cain steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Jung Ho Gong will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this 1-run lead.
Matt Carpenter strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Saltalamacchia is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 1-0. Jared Saltalamacchia digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jared.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Cameron.
1 gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Number 1,
Jose Iglesias will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Miguel Cabrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in, David Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth. Jose Bautista steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just missing here, 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Ian Kinsler is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. Tap foul at home plate. Hit in the air to right field. Bautista has a read on it. One away. Edwin Encarnacion is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. J.D. Martinez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hat. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Josh Donaldson in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him in the inning. Troy Tulowitzki heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lorenzo Cain will be next. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Lorenzo Cain stands in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Upton. And that's the second out of the inning. Jung Ho Gong will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitch.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Get out of here.
Justin Upton is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
39.
Into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. So striding in, Cameron Maben, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Matt Carpenter steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys, because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Up for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
1-1, here it comes. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Adrian Gonzalez We'll go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben is there. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Miguel Cabrera will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
the lefter, number 7.
David Peralta steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There goes Cabrera. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the tag from Saltalamacchia. They got him at the plate. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Jose Bautista comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
And what a turn of events right here. 2 quick outs, but they didn't give up on this inning at all, and now they've got a great chance to put up a crooked number.
Bruce Rondon will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ian Kinsler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Edwin Encarnacion digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Kyle Schwarber is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Number 14, Kyle Schwarber.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Now batting,
Jung Ho Gong Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Maben coasts under it. 1 down. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base. Bobby Parnell will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Adrian Gonzalez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Miguel Cabrera gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
2 down, runners at first and second. Squared that one up just a little late. Now both runners are breaking. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Third baseman, number 20,
Josh Donaldson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Swing and a liner. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
the designated hitter, number 41,
Victor Martinez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.